Donald Trump's car collection is insane. His presidential limo is built in a way you couldn't have imagined. But we are also going to show his $100 million private jet, his $30 million yacht, his real estate portfolio, and so much more. But first, let's start with the expensive watches he wears on his wrist. Donald's watch collections. When it comes to wrist candy, Donald Trump doesn't just tell time, he flexes it. His entry-level bling? A Rolex day date in solid gold, clocking in at a casual $39,000. But wait, it gets better. Trump also rocks the same watch as Drake and the late Queen Elizabeth, a Patek Philippe Ellipse. Because nothing says, I'm rich and I know it, like matching drip with a rapper and royalty. That bad boy is worth $24,000. But the crown jewel of Trump's collection, a Rolex Ice Blue Platinum that's so exclusive, you can't even buy it in stores. This wasn't just a watch. It was a gift from YouTube's wild card, Steve Will Do It. Custom ordered, one of a kind, and dripping in style, this wrist piece is valued at a jaw-dropping $109,000. Add it all up, and Trump's watch stash is worth over $200K, because who needs time when you're already living in the future? Empire State Building. Talking about living in the future and hustling like a pro, brace yourself, because Trump once owned half of the Empire State Building. Yeah, that one, the most iconic skyscraper in New York City. But here's the kicker, the man snagged his 50% share for free. That's right, $0? Here's how it went down. The building's owner, Hideki Yokoi, was stuck in a bad deal thanks to a lease that ran all the way until 2075. Yokoi couldn't touch the building, let alone profit from it. But Trump shows up and claims he's found a legal loophole to cancel the lease. All he wanted in return? Half the building. Sounds slick, right? Well, plot twist, the loophole was basically imaginary. Trump tried to sue his way out of the lease, failed miserably, and then pulled the ultimate Trump card. He sold his 50% share for a cool $28 million. Essentially, he turned nothing into millions by making promises even he couldn't keep. If that's not the best Trump move ever, I don't know what is. Trump's choppers. Trump managed to pull off a $28 million legal heist. And what did he do with his newfound cash? He went full-on aviation mogul and bought not one, not two, but 3 helicopters. And because subtlety isn't exactly his style, he didn't mix it up. He got 3 identical Sikorsky S-76 choppers. Why? Because if it's good enough for one Trump, it's good enough for 3. But do you know what's better? Subscribing to our channel and clicking the notification bell. Naturally, these aren't your average helicopters. They're pimped with gold everywhere. Gold carpets, gold armrests, gold door handles, and gold seat belt buckles too. This man can't even fly without bathing in bling. Each one set him back $7 million, bringing his total fleet to $21 million. These babies aren't just for joyrides though. They're his go-to travel option for zipping between New York and DC. Like Uber, but for billionaires. And where else does he take these golden choppers? To his $30 million yacht. The Trump Princess, of course. Trump Princess. The Trump Princess isn't just any yacht, it's a floating palace. Designed by legendary Italian artist Luigi Sturcio, it's dripping in luxury. It has 4 patios for lounging, a helicopter landing pad obviously, and interiors that are pure class. Think walls made of chamois leather and bird's eye maple, and bathrooms carved out of onyx with, you guessed it, gold accents. And the amenities? Insane. 11 bedrooms, 4 elevators, a sauna in his bathroom, another on his private deck, a sun deck with a bar, and a pool covered with bulletproof glass. Oh, and just in case things get dicey, there's an onboard hospital with an operating room. This yacht is ready for war, luxury style. The crazy thing is this, Trump doesn't even like yachts. He once said that whenever he's on one, all he wants to do is get off. The man dropped $30 million on a giant boat. He can't wait to leave. If that's not the ultimate flex, what is? Trump's custom motorcycle. Let's talk about Trump's ultimate flex on 2 wheels. A custom 24-karat gold motorcycle. Yeah, you heard that right. An actual gold-plated bike. It was a surprise gift from Christian and Nick, the guys from American Chopper. They clearly figured, why not build a bike that's as flashy as its owner? Now, while Trump is technically known to be a biker, let's be real. He doesn't ride this beast. Nope, this motorcycle is strictly for showing off. It's been rolled out on the red carpet at Trump Tower like some kind of celebrity and now lives its best life gathering dust in his Miami hotel. And here's the wild part. Trump didn't even pay for it. The bike? Free. Completely gratis. Apparently, being Trump means people just hand you gold-covered toys. This masterpiece is estimated to be worth at least $50,000. But let's face it, that's chicken change for a guy who probably tips with gold coins. Trump's car collections. For Trump, spending a few million on cars is just a warm-up. Trump started life on the road with a 1956 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud. He loved it so much that years later, he convinced Rolls-Royce to go digging through their archives and build him an exact replica. And get this, it only cost him $35,000. For Trump, that's like finding loose change on the couch. But come on, Trump rolling around in a budget car these days? Not a chance. That's why he upgraded to a $300,000 Rolls-Royce Phantom. Wondering why it costs so much? Oh, just the usual. Its volume knob is crafted from a 100-year-old meteor. Because why not? Now, brace yourself. Even though Trump doesn't exactly believe in climate change, he went and bought a Tesla Roadster, one of the quickest cars on the planet. Price tag? $200,000. Maybe he got it because it's fast enough to outrun his critics. Who knows? Of course, a car collection isn't complete without a Lamborghini, so Trump snagged a classic 1997 Diablo for $460,000. Fast forward to today, and that same car recently sold at auction for $1 million. Not bad for a guy who probably bought it on a whim. But wait, Trump's creme de la creme isn't a sports car. It's the beast, his presidential limo. And when he became president, he went all out. This thing isn't just a car, it's a rolling fortress. It's bomb-proof, bulletproof, and chemical attack-proof. If someone so much as touches it, the door handles can electrocute them. Oh, and it can also drop tear gas, lay down a smoke screen, and slick the road with slippery substances like a real-life Mario Kart. Inside, it's decked out with shotguns, grenade launchers, and just about every weapon you can imagine. And because it's Trump, there's gold wherever it'll fit. Price tag? A cool $1.5 million. It's not just a car, it's the world's most expensive armored flex, Trump's private jets. Trump doesn't just own a private jet, he owns one of the most ridiculously over-the-top private jets on the planet. But before we get to that, let's rewind to his first jet, a Citation X. Known as the fastest private jet in the world, it set him back a casual $8 million. For most people, that would be the ultimate flex, but not for Trump. Oh no, he wanted something bigger, better, and, of course, goldier. So a few years later, he upgraded to the $100 million behemoth known as Trump Force One. And when Trump gets a jet, it's not just about size, it's about bling. Naturally, he went all in with the gold. Gold seatbelts, gold window frames, gold sinks, gold showers. If it could be gilded, it was. This thing is 3 times the size of a normal private jet, with room for up to 44 people. And the amenities? Insane as always. There's a full-on dining room, a high-tech TV area with surround sound, plush bedrooms, and even a gourmet kitchen where you can whip up a steak mid-flight. Forget cramped airline seats. This jet turns flying into a 5-star luxury experience. It's less airplane and more palace in the clouds. Trump's real estate. Trump's cheapest mansion, if you can call a $2 million estate cheap, is nestled in New Jersey on one of his golf courses. It's got everything you'd expect: a giant heated pool, tennis courts, a fitness center, and even helicopter pads. But here's the catch. He had to shell out $35 million to buy the entire golf course first. So yeah, his wallet still felt the burn. Now, let's level up. His next mansion isn't just a house. It's a 200-acre private escape in Seven Springs that's straight out of a billionaire's dream. Surrounded by nature, this place is perfect for avoiding city chaos or Twitter feuds. Trump even rides horses around the property, Because why not? When he's done playing cowboy, he can cool off in one of 3 pools. Oh, and let's not forget the 60 rooms. 60 for one guy! But since it's located in the middle of nowhere, the price tag was only $7.5 million. A steal for him! Next up is his Palm Beach, Florida mansion, and this one is presidential grade. It cost him $10 million when he bought it, and it's packed with features that scream James Bond villain lair. There's a secret underground escape tunnel, 3 separate bomb shelters, and enough security to make Fort Knox jealous. When he's not preparing for the apocalypse, he's lounging by the oceanside pool or grabbing a bite at one of the on-site restaurants. Talk about living in style! And then there's the $13.5 million Beverly Hills mansion, the Hollywood edition of Trump luxury. It checks all the usual boxes: a pool, more rooms than you'd ever need, and, of course, top-of-the-line sound systems. Every room is decked out with high-end Bose speakers, so whether he's watching a movie or just hearing himself talk, it all sounds amazing. However, he sold it recently. Trump has a few more $10 million starter homes lying around, one in the Caribbean, another in Charlottesville. But let's be real, $10 million is basically chump change for a billionaire. So, naturally, he had to go all out on at least one property. And here's the shocker. Trump's most expensive home isn't even a house. It's a penthouse. This isn't just any apartment, though. It's a 3-story palace in the sky located at Trump Tower in New York City. As you'd expect, it's dripping in gold, chandeliers, massive and everywhere. Art? So much of it, the place could double as a museum. And because Trump loves to flex his smarts, he's got a library full of ridiculously expensive books, including a $15,000 signed copy of Muhammad Ali's GOAT. The value of this golden fortress? A cool $100 million. Add up all his other properties, and Trump is sitting on a real estate empire worth $155 million. That's not a portfolio, it's a flex on every homeowner on the planet.